Okay. Again, Android Studio structure no, is organized to help the developers efficiently manage code, resources, and project configurations. No? At the heart of this structure is the project hierarchy. No? I think sa software development ninyo or kaya sa system analysis and design, you are able to understand what is project hierarchy, which separate up files into a logical section. So each project in Android Studio is made up of modules, no? Typically starting with an app module, and these modules contain all the components necessary to build an Android application, no? Including yung source code natin, yung resources, libraries, and the most important is the configuration files. Modules can also be added to features like libraries or specific device types such as wearables or yung TV natin. So, the source or the SRC main directory is one of the most critical components with a module housing the main source files and resources. Now, under this directory, the Java folder contains the Java or Kotlin files. Siyempre, depende po yun sa language na ginagamit natin for the apps logic. No? The REST or RAS folder, on the other hand, holds all of the non-code resources including XML files, or user interface layout. Drawable resources, katulad ng mga images, and string, yung pong localizable text. And this organization helps developers easily manage visual elements, translation, and user interface components. Another important part of the Android Studio structure is the manifest file. Yun po yung makikita natin na Android manifest.xml. It is located po dun sa ating main module. So this file provide essential information about the app, including package name, app components, like katulad ng activities saka services, andun po yung permissions and minimum SDK requirements. Android manifest is critical for defining how the app interacts with the Android system and user permission, making it key part of app setup and deployment. So Android structure also integrates a Gradle build system which manage the build process and dependencies of the project. No? Each module comes with a build.gradle file, no? That specify configurations such as compile SDK version, libraries, and packaging option. There are two types of Gradle files po ha. The project level build.grad file, ito po yung nagmamanage ng global project setting, and the module level build.gradle, no? Ito naman po yung specific to individual modules. And this structure makes it easy to configure different build variants for testing, production, and other environment. Ano po? Now, in addition to the core files, no, Android Studio include test directories, no, for organizing tests, no. So developers can write unit tests in the src/test directory and instrumentation test, no. Ito po yung which run on a physical device or emulator in the SRC Android test directory. So this structure, no, encourage clean separation between app code and test code, making it easier to manage and maintain the project as it grows, no. So again, Android Studio has Gradle wrapper that properties file that defines which version of Gradle the project uses, no? Ensuring syempre yung consistency across environments. So, combined with other metadata and configuration files, Android Studio structure is designed to provide developers with a clear, well-organized framework to streamline the entire development process. And this modular and flexible structure allows for scalability and adaptability whether you're building a simple app or a large multiple modular project. No? Now,